This podcast is a proud member of the UUOP network.
This is episode 704 of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast for March 4th, 2026. Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to another show. We are so glad to have you, as always. I'm not here alone. I am joined with Tracy, Michelle, and Lee, and a special guest. We have Maria Riboli. Hi, Maria. Welcome to the show.
Hi. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hi, everybody.
Okay. I skipped over them because I talk to them all the time. I talking to guests.
Let's be honest. It's all about me today.
It's all about you today.
We're fine with that. So
I like her.
Yeah, but so we'll get to why Maria is here soon, because she is here for a reason, not just because she's cool.
I mean, she does like hanging out with us, but yeah.
The pressure.
Right, right. But first, Maria, tell us a little bit about like a history of yourself and your relationship with Universal.
Yeah. So, well, I was born and raised in Italy, and I moved to the United States. It was around 1998, I think. I moved to New York City. I lived there for over 20 years. I was working there as an actress and a director. I had my own acting studio there where I used to teach. And then I think it was 2019 that I decided to come down to Orlando to open my acting studio here as well. And yeah, I was supposed to stay here just for 1 year, but then life happened, COVID happened, a lot of things happened. And for the moment, I'm still here. But that's also where I started my photography business. I also do videography. It's always been a passion of mine. It was really passed on from my dad, who loved to take pictures of all of us. And, you know, as much as I complained when I was a little kid, now I'm really thankful that I have all the memories he captured for us. But to tie all that to Universal, well, I think the very first time that I came to visit, it was the year 2000. And I was here with a bunch of friends who the year before had visited all the parks for the first time. And they were raving about Universal. They were like, it's the best thing ever. You have to come. So
It is.
They were right. So they actually planned my trip around it. Because I remember they told me, okay, we're going to start with the, I don't want to say the worst part, but let's say the least exciting park, and we're going to end up with the very best. So after visiting all the mouse parks, my last 2 days were Universal and Islands, and I was blown away. I remember doing Spider-Man, and literally my jaw was on the floor the whole time. The little nerd in me was very excited. So yeah, I was hooked. That's when I then started to come down. Not right away, but I started to come down maybe once a year for a vacation. I remember when they opened the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and I just lost my mind completely. And then also that's when I found you guys, because I became a listener.
You poor person.
No,
it's a very wise choice.
I know. That's what I felt. I felt better as a person after listening to you. It's perfect.
Wow.
But
at least someone is.
But then fast forwarding to now, I get to do a lot of photo shoots for families when they're here on vacation, and also with my boyfriends, we do a lot of Disney fairy tale weddings as videographers. I am missing a Universal wedding or a Universal elopement, so I'm really looking forward to capture one of those for sure. But yeah. Okay. But I have to say one thing, as a photographer, I absolutely adore Universal, because they treat outside photographer with so much love. Not only they accept us, but they help us. I just did a photo shoot for a family at Harry Potter not too long ago. And as you know, the land, it's insanely busy. Yes. It's always busy. We all know that. I know where to go. I know the spots that are a little quieter and everything. But, there was a moment, and I had this little kid. He was holding his wand towards the shop to make, the magic. And there was a cast member that, he was right there. He made sure I got that perfect shot. And awesome. It really meant a lot to me, and of course to the family as well. So yeah,
that's so cool.
I'm very thankful for that.
And then, as I said before we started recording, you and I know each other, Maria, because you had your own theme park podcast a while ago, and I was a guest, and I was very honoured. It was fun, actually. I enjoyed it. I actually went looking for it a couple of weeks back, but it's not around anymore on the internet. Not even like to go in and listen. Now I know it's stopped, but...
I don't think so. Yeah, I think it's just when we stopped it, like it kind of, I don't know what happened. I don't know. It disappeared in the cloud somewhere. But yeah, we don't have it anymore. But I remember you were one of the first people that I thought of, because I was listening to you all the time, and I was like, I wonder if Lee's going to come to my little podcast. And you did, and I was very thankful. And I came to your podcast before.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Or I think we were talking about both Disney and Universal, I think. But yeah, so we've known each other for a second.
Yeah, as Crystal attests to, we've already kind of talked about it before we started recording. I'm a bit of a podcast. I'll go. If you invite me, I'll be there.
We all. Maybe we find that podcast and put it on UUOP Plus. We'll see.
We'll see. That's right.
All right. So, Maria, before we get into kind of why you're here, we'd like to do a little bit of rapid fire. Are you down for that?
Oh, of course.
Okay. Let's start it off. Favorite Universal Orlando Resort Park?
Oh my God, I have to pick with my favorite children. Okay. Oh, this is so hard. It's so hard. I'm going to go with Epic.
That's a good choice.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right. Favorite hotel? Universal Hotel.
Okay. So, I've never been in it yet, but I feel it's going to be Helios.
Interesting.
I'm really excited I've seen a lot of photos. I'm really excited to go inside. I haven't yet. Between the ones that I've seen that I've been to, both as a guest and, working there, photography, I have to say Cabana Bay speaks to my retro heart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I did a few photo shoots there. Actually, I did an engagement photo shoot there for one of your couples, because I remember they were listeners of you guys.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. But it's a cute little spot. I think Cabana Bay is really cute. Yeah.
Interesting.
Nice. And your favorite park icon?
What do you mean with icon? Like,
so the globe, the lighthouse, the Kronos, or the Cracker Town.
Oh, it's so hard. I'm
going. Favorite child again.
I know. I'm going with Epic again.
So the Kronos, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So the question I have to ask: Butterbeer, hot, frozen, or regular, Maria?
Frozen.
Okay.
It has saved me from very hot summers here. I will always have to pick Frozen.
Yep. All right. What is your favorite coaster?
Okay, so I'm a chicken. I have to be honest, like, I actually love the thrill, but I get physically and violently very sick.
That's fair.
So I don't get on it. So
roller coaster. Roller coaster it is.
Can I just say Spider-Man? I'm just going to say Spider-Man. It's not a coaster, but yeah.
The trackless coaster.
Yes.
There you go. All right. Favorite show at Universal?
Again, I'm going back to Epic. When I was there only once, and I have to go back, but I haven't seen the Untrainable Dragon, and I would love to see that, but I saw the Cirque, and I love the Harry Potter Cirque Arcanus. Okay. I thought it was beautiful. Yeah.
Sorry, Catherine, if you're listening, I'll correct. The European as well, that should possibly know how to pronounce it. That word is Arcanu, Maria. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right.
That's great. That's a great blooper.
It's not being bossy, but I know the person that kind of worked on that show, and she's already corrected me a number of times, so...
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry for butchering.
Wow.
I'm gonna blame the accent.
Be nice to a guest. Wow. And finally, Maria, your favorite season, is that Mardi Gras, Halloween Horror Nights, or the holidays?
Ooh, I'm going with the holidays, just because I love all the lights, and I'm going with the holidays. Yep.
Good choice.
That's a good choice. It's Tracy's husband works that event.
There you go.
He is that event.
He's my favorite.
Yeah. Mine too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. All right. Now, again, we will get to why Maria has joined us in a minute. But for now, it's on to birthday. Tracy, hit us with some birthdays.
Of course. We are starting on March the 4th with Andre Devine's birthday. Happy birthday, Andre.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Andre.
Happy birthday.
And on the 7th of March, it's Erin Ashby's birthday. Happy birthday, Erin.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And last for this little batch, on the 9th, it is Dan Lane's birthday. Happy birthday, Dan.
Happy birthday. I've paused
Happy
there
birthday.
Happy birthday! Buon compleanno, I said in Italian too.
Ah, there you
There
go.
you go.
I was wondering when you were going to bust out.
We're going worldwide on this.
Awesome.
Birthday,
I
Dan.
like it.
Nice. And we have a belated birthday today, but March 2nd, day of recording. It is the one and only. There is only one. They definitely broke that mold. It's David Griswold's birthday. Happy birthday, David!
Happy birthday, Papi David.
Happy birthday, David.
Feliz cumpleaños, Papi David.
That'll do for this
right.
bit.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a nice little appetizer of cake. We'll get some more later.
Oh, yes.
Everyone, we have a little giveaway for you guys to celebrate 15 years of UUOP and for us to say thank you for going on this journey with us. We have partnered with our good friend Maria to offer you the chance to win a photo shoot at Universal Orlando Resort.
Yes, I am very, very excited for this. I am offering a photo shoot for up to 5 people for about 30 minutes with approximately 25 high-resolution photos. Everything will be delivered via online gallery to you guys. The value of the shoot is $375 and can take place in any of the Universal hotels or at their theme parks here in Orlando, excluding Volcano Bay. That's the only one we can do. And must be redeemed by May 31st of this year of 2026.
And then because Maria said she's only been to Epic once, if you want to pick Epic,
Please.
you won't be disappointed.
Yes, I am very pushy for that one, so please do that.
And
And I
apparently
think she
bonus
said- Go
bonus
ahead,
points
go
if it's an elopement or a marriage.
Yes,
absolutely.
Oh,
absolutely.
that's definitely bonus.
and Maria, I think I heard you correctly. You are willing to go to Universal Studios Japan as long as they pay for air, stay,
yes.
food, law, everything, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it's not, I mean, obviously it's hard, but somebody has to do it. So yes, I would do it.
Exactly.
All
And,
right.
and if that happens, I have been to Japan, so I will be the guide, obviously.
Yes,
Well,
obviously.
you'll be
yes.
commenting on it live, Tracy. You'll be recording live.
There you go.
Exactly.
Awesome. So if you want to be in on this, what we're asking you to do is submit your favorite photo of you or you and your family or friends or whoever you go with at Universal Orlando. Submit that to us at podcast@uuopodcast.com by Sunday, March 15th, 2026, and we will randomly pick a winner.
And as a bonus for our Producers Club members, if you submit a photo, that counts as 2 entries. So good luck, everyone.
So if you want to be in an extra
Yay.
chance, join the Producers Club. Shameless
Yeah.
plug.
I mean, that's for new members too, as long as you join
yeah.
before March 15th. So
Absolutely.
Roll the clip.
Thank
I like
you,
how
Maria.
we also said, like, if you do, friends or family or whoever else. So if you do go to Universal with your enemies, also send those photos in.
Actually, they will be
that
the
will
best
count as an
ones.
entry.
Yes. It's that to celebrate
awesome.
15 years that got me. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so tired.
UUOP is brought to you by the Producers Club. Join today and get bonus episodes, the chance to be a guest host, birthday shoutouts on air, be part of our awesome Facebook community, and more. Head over to uuop.supercast.com to subscribe. Shameless plug.
Okay, let's move on over to Little Things with Seth.
This is Seth Kabursky, co-author of The Unofficial Guides. This week, I'm off to California to research the next edition of my Disneyland guidebook. But before I go, I'm leaving you this look at all the little things new around the Universal Orlando Resort for the end of February 2026. First up, there's a brand new ticket option if you are visiting Universal Orlando. Previously, the longest length of ticket you could buy in the United States was 5 days, but now you can buy 6 and 7-day park hopper tickets. Of course, if you are in the UK, there are tickets up to 14 days available. As we enter CityWalk, you'll notice off to the right on the side of the Cineplex, the billboards advertising the venues within CityWalk have been redone, and it looks like that project is now complete. The big CityWalk news recently has been the Luke Combs Category 10 Country Bar, which is coming to CityWalk in 2027. After speaking with some team members, I am pretty sure that this new venue is going to wipe out the airbrushing and merchandise booths that are between the Lone Palm Bar in front of Margaritaville and the CityWalk waterfront stage. However, I'm not sure if the Shoreline Bar is going away or if it will be incorporated into this new project. There have been some menu updates recently at Bob Marley's. If you are a vegan who loved the stuffed peppers, you're now going to have to try the stuffed plantains instead. And as I walked past Toothsome, I saw a busking musician playing the clarinet. These performers are sponsored by United Arts, which is a local supporter of nonprofit art groups. And it's great to add a little bit of life to that area of the walking path. Let's step inside Universal Studios Florida, where Mardi Gras is continuing to roll. If you're eating and drinking your way around the festival, the best traditional New Orleans food that I've found so far is the oyster po' boy. I really enjoyed that. I also enjoy the Category 5 Hurricane Punch. But this year, be aware that the Mardi Gras souvenir cups are the exact same 16-ounce size as the single-serving cups. And you only get a $1 discount on each refill. So you will have to drink at least 3 drinks with that souvenir cup in order to break even. This year, the Coke kiosk over by Men in Black has been transformed into a Mardi Gras bar, serving both soft drinks and hard liquor. You can stop in there to get the limited time freestyle flavor Bayou Breeze. And if you are hoping to ride on a float this Mardi Gras but did not purchase a float and dine package or get in on the annual pass holder sign up, you want to be at the Fear Factor Live Stadium at 3 p.m. daily. That's when standby slots are given out. In the past, this was done a couple hours before Step Off over at Animal Actors, so make sure this time you head to the opposite side of the park. A few non-Mardi Gras notes around the studios. Kane Brown shot a music video recently in the New York section. I saw the streets of Delancey were filled with vintage cars. In the center of the park, water levels have been lowered on the lagoon, revealing all the infrastructure for the cinematic fountain show. Looks like workers are doing work on that while the show is on hiatus during Mardi Gras. I rode the Simpsons ride for the first time in a while. I even sat in the ideal level 2, room 6, and had a car all to myself, but I was very disappointed to see how dark the video projections have gotten in that dome. Do what I did and make a note of it to the team members, pass it along to guest service, so hopefully they can put a new bulb in there. And now let's hop on the Hogwarts Express train, which recently reopened after an annual refurbishment, and go over to Islands of Adventure, which recently hosted the World Strides Performing Arts Competition. In port of entry, I'm happy to say they have already replanted the dead banana trees, and hopefully we'll have a new crop of fruit in the spring. Refurbishment work around Confisco's facade has expanded, with the walls jutting all the way out almost to the refurbishment walls for the Starbucks right across the street. And in Seuss Landing, All the Books You Can Read bookstore has closed for what it looks like to be a permanent closure. The windows are covered over, and all the remaining book merchandise was moved to the back corner of the Mulberry Street store. I'm hearing that All the Books will become a permanent indoor meet and greet location for Seuss characters. Continuing to loop around the park, the bridge between the Wizarding World of Harry Potter and Jurassic Park continues to be closed and may be for months. Likewise, Pteranodon Flyers over in Camp Jurassic has been closed with a wall across its entrance, and team members say that might also be closed for a month or more. But one thing that wasn't closed was Blondie's, the restaurant in Toon Lagoon, which reopened with a new menu several months ago, but has not operated very often since, was actually seen open and running on a weekday recently. And right outside of Blondie's, the Ale to the Chief snack stand has got some new menu items. They have a Captain Crunch donut hole and street corn with golden sriracha Doritos. If you're headed over to Volcano Bay, keep in mind the park is now cashless, so either bring a credit card or your room key to charge to, or be prepared to use the ATM kiosk to convert your cash to a debit card. And last but not least, if you are headed to Epic Universe, keep in mind that Stardust Racers is closed for maintenance and is not expected to reopen until March 15th. All right, that'll do it for this time. As always, you can find my books at theunofficialguides.com. And until next time, I'm Seth Kaburski, keeping an eye on all those little things for you.
I don't know what it says about Tracy and I, but we both smirked like little children when he mentioned the Captain Crunch donut hole.
I did the same.
I don't know why.
Oh, that's funny.
So the new ticket option.
Oh yes.
I haven't looked at prices and everything. I would assume this means that the price of annual passes is going to increase pretty exponentially now, because otherwise it would be so much cheaper to buy an annual pass
I
than
didn't look
buy
at it
a
like
6 or
that.
7 day ticket.
But then the difference is those 6 or 7 day tickets include Epic Universe. The annual passes don't.
Yeah.
Good point.
Well, they don't.
So
So, is it a 6 or
then
7
when
day?
On the annual pass.
So what as far as I'm aware, those, because Seth mentioned it there, that we can get 14-day tickets over here now that give us the entirety of that ticket to go to Epic Universe. So if we want to, we could come over for 2 weeks now with a 14-day ticket and go to Epic Universe for 14 days. So I'm assuming these tickets are the same. So there's, they're really, for me, they're really screwing annual pass holders right now.
Seems that way.
Because if you're an annual pass holder
Yeah.
and you want to go to Epic Universe, you've got to pay that 1 day ticket price still.
Which is crazy.
Whereas for
Yeah.
So much cheaper to buy a multi-day ticket.
like Tracy and I talked about, if we were coming over this year, like I love being a pass holder. We've been pass holders now since 2019. And if we were coming over this year, we probably wouldn't get an annual pass again, because it would make more sense for us to get that 2 week pass with Epic on.
Do they have to be used consecutively?
Yes, you get that ticket lasts 14 days and then it's done.
Usually the multi-day tickets are not necessarily consecutive. It's like starting on the first day of use, and then it's like, let's say it's a 7 day ticket. So usually it's like a span of 10 days. So they give you like a few extra days
Right.
on the ticket. If you want to skip a day at the parks or whatever. I haven't looked at these particular ones though, so I don't know whether or not that's accurate, but I can just assume if they're offering this now, we can expect the price of annual passes whenever they do another price increase and add Epic. They're going to be pretty pricey.
They're going to be ridiculous.
so.
Like you say, when you look at that Premier Pass is already pushing $1,000. When they add Epic to that, who the hell
It'll be an
knows?
interesting debate to put that up against the Disney Pass, like the big one that has all their parks.
That one's well over $1,000, has been for a long time.
So I'll give them a plug because I owe them a plug. Our newest podcast on the network, the Theme Park Throwdown, they actually did Walt Disney World versus Universal annual passes. And I mean, you can't really compare because you're getting more parks for your Disney pass.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No,
It just
will be interesting.
It will be.
I mean,
Yeah.
so again, I think I mentioned the last time we recorded, you haven't heard this, Michelle, I don't think, but Gillian went with her family last week, 2 weeks ago, we were recording. It's the worst 2 days ever. She said they literally spent 2 days getting in line for a ride and it going down, getting out of line and getting in line for something else and it going down. They literally barely rode anything for 2 days. Went and complained to guest services, and guest services, the best we can do is give you, I think she got 10 return after 2 p.m. tickets. And it
Which
worries
is,
me.
it's kind of crazy though, because you see something like this, and that's not a isolated situation either. Like if you go on Reddit, there are these things happening very constantly. And then the flip side of that is you have, the Universal shareholder meeting saying, hey, we're going to be ramping things up to full capacity soon.
No way.
And you're like, no way, what?
There's no way they can ramp it up to capacity. It's nowhere near
100%.
ready for
No.
50,000
No.
people in that
100% agree
park.
with you. And I forgot the exact wording in there, so I'm sure somebody will correct me on that. But it was along the lines of like, now that we've been open, we will be going and kind of ramping up our capacity for guests to come in and blah, blah, blah. And when I saw that, my first thing was like, guys, you're still like ironing out the things that you need to take care of right now. I mean, even to me, it's shocking. I'm sure there's more to it, but like, what is it? Stardust Racers going down for maintenance 1 year into it being running is very concerning as well.
The rumors are that there's a track issue. I don't
It
know
would
what
have
that
to
means.
be, right? There's no
but-
planned maintenance. Nobody planned to maintain this
No.
a year
Yeah.
later.
No,
like that.
not that early. Yeah.
No,
I
absolutely
wonder
not.
if obviously we've had that really cold weather there, and they close the rides because
It's only the coasters.
the close those. But we had those. Was it 2 valleys? Basically, one after the other,
Yeah.
and I wonder if there's been some damage
Like the
from
tracks
that valley
warped or something, maybe. I don't.
Yeah,
because they really struggled to get those ride vehicles off because they haven't left space for cranes.
Yeah, because they're not.
So I wonder if the tracks got damaged removing
Maybe.
the cars because they couldn't pull them
Ooh.
up or over.
Mm.
They had to
Yeah.
remove them. So I wonder if there's been some damage during the valleys, and safety first.
It's still a really
know.
crappy thing that
100%.
if you're going down and you're one day at Epic Universe and you're not getting to ride Stardust races, I'd be incredibly annoyed.
Well, yeah, but there's not very many rides at Epic at the moment, so that's a big one.
But I mean, another thing that Gillian said, she said it wasn't just that. She said the place looks tatty, it looks old. She said it does not look like a theme park that's only been open a year. Like paint peeling and like bits still walled off for maintenance. They're not the upkeep of the park isn't what it feels like, what she feels like it should be at this point. And it's sad. I hate saying that because I love that park.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something obviously that they can fix, right? Like that could have been a situation. Park's open, we're operational here, move these resources over to XYZ, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But then some of the finished work and things that they thought would last a longer period of time is starting to break down.
Maybe.
So at least they can, kind of repurpose their resources back over here and fix that. It does suck that it's only 1 year in, though.
Yeah. I mean, going back to the capacity thing, like up in capacity, I don't think that should be done until we've got a couple of expansions under our
Easily.
belt, because we
1000%.
need more things for people to do. It's hard. It's hard enough with the low capacity that they're having in.
More indoor things, especially.
Yeah.
Because right now, one rainstorm,
Yeah,
And-
that's it.
Empty.
75% of that park is gone.
Maria,
Yeah.
when did you go? Did you go during pass holder previews or did you go after it opened?
I went to the previews. I can't remember. I think it was in May last year. I can't remember. But yeah, it was before it, or maybe the week before it opened.
Okay.
And I remember it was a very, very, very hot day for May. Like we were like 90s or something.
Oh, it was ridiculous.
Yeah, so it was pretty intense. But we also understood it's a brand new park. You got to give time to the trees to grow and,
Yes.
provide more shade. So we understood that. I was blown away with the park because I think it's a completely different level from
Yes.
everything else we have. And I hear what you're saying. Obviously, we're just, a year into it and they already need to do a lot of stuff. But I also think it was such a big project
Yeah.
that I don't even know if they realize what they're, and
No.
I'm like, this is going to be a lot to maintain, to do, to keep it up, to hear everybody's opinion on it and try to figure out the best way to make it work for everybody. So I think there's a lot that goes to it. But I hear when people say, oh, there's not a lot to ride when you go there. I have to say, when I went, I wasn't feeling that well that day, unfortunately, but I had already the ticket. So I'm like,
Yes.
I'm not going to, give it away. I'm like, I'm still going. And so I didn't do a lot of the rides just because I wasn't feeling great. The people I was with, they did it. They loved everything. But as a person that was just literally there walking around, I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, people feel like, oh, I don't want to go because there are no left. And I was like, no, you need to go. You need to just experience
Yes.
because those are all experiences.
Yeah.
Like every single land, it's so much. So I love that about it. Yeah.
What saddens me is, like, Chris, I know you went a couple of times during previews, and like Michelle, Tracy and I got to go. Obviously, we did the media event. We were there opening day when it was dead. It was empty. So we've got to see that park at its absolute best. And the problem is that a lot of people are going to go for their first time and experience a day like Gillian did and come
And
away
think
with a
that's-
really negative
Oh, yeah.
experience of that park and maybe never come back again.
Well, good for us.
It isn't. It isn't though. Because they need people to be going to have that income to come in to maintain
Yeah,
these
they
things.
need
If
the
people aren't
positive
going,
reviews.
it's such a difficult thing, and I think the average person who's not a theme park person just sees it as like, well, that was a waste of money. We barely did anything, or we stood in lines and then had to get out. It was a complete waste of money. I'm not going back there again. I've seen people say it in forums and threads and stuff, and it's sad. And I don't want that for Universal, but that's kind of where they're at right now.
Yeah. Well, especially too, because I mean, the way we do theme parks is different from how a lot of people do theme parks, right? Like you have somebody like my sister who, when she goes to a theme park, and this will be the 100th time she'll go to the same theme park, her only objective and goal is to ride as much as possible.
Yes.
Like that is it.
Yep.
And a lot of people do that, right? And unfortunately, like they're not taking in, how many times have we talked about port of entry and how much time you can spend there?
Yeah.
Like nobody, like barely anybody does that, in my opinion, in comparison to how many people that go through there. Epic is a place that like you can go there, not ride almost anything, and still be very busy because they spend so much time and attention and detail to little things. Just one of my obsessions was taking pictures of benches in that park.
I get it.
They were the most highly crafted, cool benches, especially in
Yeah,
Island
they
Park,
were.
right? Like, are we nerdy? Yes, but it's also an appreciation of art, right?
Yes.
So it's one of those things where there has to be a balance in there. I do agree with what we're saying here of they need more rides before we go to full capacity. And the only reason why we talk about the parks the way we do is because we love the parks, right?
Yes.
We want them to be the best that they can
Absolutely.
be. And with, Maria, you brought up a fantastic point, which made me think it's like Universal has opened up many, many parks, right? All over the world. However, they have been clones or somewhat replicas of parks that already existed. So I'm sure the legwork in there is much less than, brand new everything.
Yeah.
Right? So there's a lot more growing pains in that than
really good
opening up
point.
a Universal Studios in, Darlington.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, it's not. It's Bedford, but all right.
Completely different thing.
I wish it was Darlington.
I mean, it will be interesting, actually, 5 years down the line to see whether that park over here has those same teething troubles that Epic has. But then we've discussed it on the unofficial Universal Great Britain podcast, that it does feel like it is a studios park, but feels like, if you look at the concept art, it looks like Islands of Adventure, but it is definitely a studios park. So it's, like you said, it's very much... It's very similar to parks they've already produced, whereas, like you say, Epic is completely different to anything they've done. It will be interesting to see. But again, they know they've been building theme parks for a long time. It's still a theme park. It just, I don't know. I don't know whether COVID's done a number on things and the cost of stuff's gone up, or the materials like crappier now, or what. I don't know.
Well, so the cost of materials has gone up, but so have their profits, and I'm pretty sure that
that's
their
true.
shareholders are not unhappy.
Yeah.
This is what annoys me. It's your footfall. They're the people that you need to please, not your bloody shareholders.
Yeah. So John
Sorry.
Tyler built Grand Helios got built on the old fashions that John Tyler was buying when we were there in October.
Now they are value for money.
And Tracy's $13 Sprite. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't find that price out till the bill came in.
Was it a premium Sprite, Tracy?
Oh yeah,
It was
definitely.
in a glass bottle, not a plastic one.
Ooh.
It was
fancy.
Yeah. What was weird was it was
Did you wear your
fizzier
monocle?
than I was. I couldn't drink. It was too fizzy.
Wow.
Horrible.
So before we move on, I have one question I want to make sure I understood about category 10,
We'll get there. We've got category 10 coming, and we're going to discuss that in much more detail later, Michelle.
including location.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, we're gonna just really talk about it.
Okay.
That's why I skipped that one too.
But yeah, just briefly, just to wrap up the Epic stuff, it really makes me sad that we have spent the last 15 minutes talking about Epic not being the hit that we hoped it would be right now.
Yeah.
It's sad. I don't like it.
No?
Yeah.
It's bizarre. Can I just say, I totally feel what you're saying. I totally get that. And it makes me sad too, because it's like, I think it's one of the most amazing parks I personally ever visited. I have no doubts about it. Mm-hmm. But, and it's like, and I get it. The people that they come here on vacation and they want to ride the rides. So they come in and maybe they don't get that experience. But this is also, I think people need to come in with a different mentality with this park. It is a different park. It's not just about the rides. It's really about the experience. And you guys were saying like the details. Like I was there, you know, the whole day, obviously. But like there are so many things that I know I've missed because it's too many. Like every single land, like I'm like, oh my God, look at that. You can, you know, there's so much. But,
well, and I think saying that it's not a hit is inaccurate. I think the problem is that it is a hit. Like it's a hit and it's crowded. It's a hit and it's, you know, it's getting worn and you know, signs of degradation earlier than expected because it's a hit.
I don't know.
That's a good point.
I agree with you to a
So I think saying it's not a hit would be if the crowds were low and they weren't getting attendance.
Yeah,
I agree to it. I agree with you to a certain extent, but the amount of rides that are constantly up and down is huge. It's not just the wear and tear on the park. It's the fact that the capacity isn't there for the crowds that are there, and then even if
it's just not there.
No,
especially like to play devil's advocate, right? And Maria, I agree with you. Like I go in there appreciating the park, and for example, like walking inside of the Ministry of Magic ride.
Oh my God!
Like I am just in awe of the tile work that's in there. It's gorgeous to me. However, like your average park goer, maybe somebody made an entire trip because they're just a Harry Potter fanatic.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they went there and had to wait 7. I've seen so many videos online of people waiting 4, 5, 6 hours and then it breaking down constantly. They spent a full day doing that. And so I do think that there needs to be something done about that, right? Why is that at capacity that it has? Well, probably because a lot of other stuff was down. So if everything was kind of working much more fluently, then you probably would have better wait times spread out throughout the park and give it just a better overall experience to the guests.
The prime example is Monsters Unchained. Even at its busiest, it's maybe a 45-minute wait. Like that has the best capacity on property and is arguably the best ride on property as well.
And it has a great queue line. You would never get bored in that because there's so much to see.
The problem is every other ride is a world-class ride. They just don't have the capacity. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll argue about it later.
Oh yeah.
All right. All this discussion made me a little hungry. Tracy, do you have any more cake for us?
Yeah. Before I get into cake, I will ask. The Potter Bridge closure, is that the one
I assume
Hogwarts across?
No, I assume it's the
other one to go into Velocicoaster.
Yes, because that's what I assumed it was.
Because otherwise, I was going to say...
That's not Potter. That's...
No, it's the big bridge, the one that connects.
That's still Lost Continent. So that's making...
The one that goes in front of Hogwarts.
Hogwarts,
yeah.
Okay. Wow, that's a big closure.
Surely not.
So you have to go through past Velocicoaster.
Maybe.
So that's creating Hogsmeade as its own island.
Kind of.
Because you've got one entrance and exit.
Yeah, because I did a photo shoot. Exactly. I did a photo shoot there maybe a couple of weeks ago or something like that. And yeah, because that spot on the bridge, it's a great spot for pictures to get the castle and everything. And so I was going there like, so we go. And I was like, no, we're not going there. It's closed.
Yeah.
I didn't know it. Yeah.
That's going to create a bottleneck coming in and out then.
That bridge is pretty...
it felt a bit more congested.
Oh, God,
I wonder if that means they're changing the sign to Jurassic World. That got some response.
Look, I wouldn't be against
Moving on.
Yes. Let's move on to cake. Says I asked a question caused trouble. Cake. Okay. So in this batch we have.
This is the last batch.
It is the last batch. Stop taking over. Okay. On March 13th we have Amy Moore's birthday. Happy birthday, Amy!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Amy!
Happy birthday!
And on the 15th, it's Chris Boggs' birthday. Happy birthday, Chris!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Chris!
Happy birthday!
And our last birthday for this show is March 17th, and it's Laura Cochrane's birthday. Happy birthday, Laura!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
As usual, have a
Poor Laura.
fantastic day, and I am wishing you lots and lots of cake.
I just want to say we are happy it's your birthday, Laura.
Yes.
Yeah.
If she listens to this show as much as she should do, she completely understands that that's a happy birthday that not a lot of people actually get. So that's quite
That's
special.
very, that's a very high one. Yes.
I wish to go to Scotland.
They may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!
Where can our vacation wizards take you? Just tap the port key at portkeyvacations.com and let the magic begin.
Okay, let's get into the meat and potatoes here. So it looks like we're getting a new CityWalk restaurant next year that everybody's just thrilled about.
Yeah, no.
2 weeks ago, Opry Entertainment Group and Grand Old Opry member Luke Combs announced plans to bring Category 10 to CityWalk at Universal Orlando Resort.
I have a line in my song, One Too Many. There's no stopping me once I get going. Well, I guess you can say the same about Cat 10 now, said Luke Combs. I know Orlando is a worldwide destination spot, so I'm super pumped and humbled that we're getting to open a location there. My wife is from Florida, so we're both super excited about this. I am glad to be bringing our brand of first-class service and awesome tunes to the Sunshine State.
The Orlando venue, targeted to open in late 2027, is a third location for the Category 10 brand, joining the flagship Category 10 in Nashville, Tennessee, which opened in 2024, and a recently announced Las Vegas location, which will debut in fall of 2026. Opry Entertainment Group also owns and operates Blake Shelton's Old Red, a restaurant, bar and live music venue located in Orlando.
Never heard of it.
All right.
Me neither. The Category 10 brand pays tribute to Combs's 8 times platinum debut #1 hit, Hurricane. The approximately 33,000 square foot, 3-story Orlando location will include experiential areas influenced by Combs's music and passions. Inspired by Luke's certified RIAA Diamond debut #1 hit, Hurricane, Category 10 is an off-the-charts entertainment experience bringing the best in live music, food, and spirits, end quote.
So what I found interesting about this is that it was them that announced it, not Universal.
Oh, that is weird.
Very.
Yeah.
Universal still haven't actually announced it anywhere.
This is true.
Oh.
So maybe it's not coming.
Yeah, that is odd.
Yeah. If you look, the only place you'll find this announcement officially is on their website. Which is weird, because as far as I'm aware, Universal haven't actually acknowledged it at all.
Now, come on. We do know that Universal will announce this a week after it opens.
It's weird.
This is how it always goes.
It's just very strange.
Something I did find...
Right after we record too, Tracy.
Yeah,
Of
yeah,
course,
that's
yeah.
it, yeah. Something that was quite funny was I have never heard of Luke Combs. It's not the type of music that I listen to, you know, no shade for anybody that does listen to that. Everybody likes their own stuff.
It's just that it's crap.
It's just I don't listen to that type of music. I've never listened to it, so I don't know whether I like it or not.
That's true.
You
me
know,
neither.
so I'm like, I don't know who this guy is. The very next day, in my social media feed, is an advert for Luke Combs.
A tribute, isn't it?
No, not him.
No, I don't think it is. No, it isn't. It
can't be.
It's not. It's not.
Is it a tribute? All right, but I'm pretty. Well, it said Luke Combs in Darlington,
I had a
our
look at it, but
hometown.
yeah, no, it's not.
That's crazy.
I'm going to have to have a
Well,
look.
why?
You bought tickets though, right?
Of course. If that music's not popular over here,
So,
it could be him.
I'd never heard of him.
No.
And I went into work the day
What?
after this announcement. What?
I said, good job shitting on what I'm
I
saying.
didn't shit on it,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty sure it's not him in the Hippodrome at Darlow.
The Hippodrome gets some
Tracy,
pretty
can you
big
confirm
people.
that, please? I'd
What,
love
that
to
Lee's a
give
dickhead?
Lee
Yeah.
a quick booyah.
Go and have a look. I don't think it is, but anyway. I'd never heard of him either, and I went into work the next day, and Michael, who I work with, come in and was like, oh, we've just found a new reason to go to Orlando next year. And I'm like, why? Because Luke Combs' restaurant, I've never heard of him, and he has, him and his wife both have Luke Combs lyric tattoos. I'm like, I've never heard of him.
No. Oh, you wouldn't. I don't know. I just wouldn't suspect that or expect that. But Yeah, I'm not for this. Like, I don't really care for it. I don't mind it going there. I just hate the location where it's going.
I don't.
Okay, tell me the location.
So as Seth said in Little Things, it's going between the lawn palm and the kind of stage up on that top section. So there's like an airbrush thing and a merchandise cart there at the moment.
So I did understand correctly. It's going on the waterfront.
Yeah.
That sucks.
It's going to block. I think it's going to be an eyesore, to be honest with you.
1,000%.
Location, yes. And I agree with what you said, Lee. Like, you're going to have the 12 people that can sit on that balcony or whatever it is that they set up. You're going to have this really cool view of the water, boats coming in, the parks. But like everybody else coming into the park, it's just going to be an eyesore.
Yep. And it's what did it say? 3 stories?
3 stories. So from that, I'm
I agree
surmising
with Tracy on
that
this.
they are going to build. So you will enter at the second level, and there's a floor below you, waterside.
Yeah.
Because 3 stories would
be
make
too
that the
much,
tallest
yeah.
building on that property. I know that like Cowfish is 3 stories, but
It's also set back as well, isn't
it's
it?
set back, and it's also it's
Like
part of it's on an incline. You know,
No, Tracy, you're 100% right. I mean, if you look at the rendering, you're on CityWalk level, and it's only 2 stories being shown there. So
I think there's going to be kind of like a basement, if you like, water side level.
When I posted this on our social, and I think it was in the producer, or Chris, you posted in the producer club, I think I was the only person out of quite a few people that was like, I have no issue. The food looks pretty good. Looks all right. Yeah. Everyone else was like, hell no, get rid of it, burn it to the ground. And it hasn't even come yet.
What was that?
This belongs on
This place.
iDrive.
Yeah.
I told you the food was good.
It does.
I agree.
Here, honestly, like, I wish like we would just get more just themed restaurants like your Toothsomes, your Cowfish. I know that exists somewhere else, I believe, but these more unique ideas as opposed to the, Emeril Lagasse's food corner. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care about a celebrity and it's, restaurant that just has your generic, like, who can cook Cisco food the best. I don't like that. Right. Like, I'd rather have the, a more themed experience. You go into Toothsomes, there's a whole story there written out there. Like, that's kind of the vibe. My main issue is just its location as well. So if you just pop this in the back, like, sure, let it stay back there. It just doesn't make any sense.
For Bubba Gump.
That's exactly what I was about to say, Michelle. That's where that type should be.
I just don't care.
100%.
It's funny. For me,
Bubba Gumps is just a walk past.
It is now because we've done it twice and that's enough.
Well, I hear this from a lot of people. It's not got the popularity. It's first timers that go to Bubba Gump now.
Goes.
So, if they turned around and said they were replacing that, I mean, okay, you're losing the movie link, but it would have kind of made more sense back over in that section.
I am.
100%.
Well, I don't think the waterfront needs to be changed at all. Like, that's such a beautiful, iconic view. I mean, it almost brings tears to my eyes every time I come back to Universal on that first night.
Yeah.
And that's taken over a huge part of that.
It's funny how no one had any issues of them putting like 100-foot TV screen on the front of NBC.
Because that's not impacting a view out over.
Yeah.
Not out over. You can stand with your back to that and still see the waterfront.
I don't think it's going to impact things as much as everyone thinks it is. I love playing devil's advocate. It's brilliant.
What, you love being an arse?
I love having a genuine, not doing it just to people off, but I genuinely don't care. Like, I'd rather have somewhere where the food looks really good, quite honestly. It's different to everything else we've got on CityWalk right now. Is there a better location for it? Probably.
Is it though? Did you look at the menu?
Yes.
It sounds like NBC.
It's literally NBC and
I don't think so.
It's what's the grill place that
Big Fire.
Big Fire.
No.
Like, they should have brought like a barbecue restaurant, like an authentic barbecue. Theme it out to Isle of Berks, so we're cooking dinosaurs. Like
dinosaurs
or dragons. Sorry,
same thing. Yeah. And yes, it's the Luke Combs celebration. But even so, never heard of him. Then the next day in my social media
that's the other weird thing. I don't feel like he has a general draw that certain names can bring to an establishment, right? That can just draw in people of all crowds. Like, if you don't listen to country music, you have no idea who Luke Combs is. He does not have that was it name?
Yeah, brand
Name
recognition.
recognition.
Popularity, brand recognition of Luke Combs. I know who he is. I've heard his music. Sure, it plays on the radio, but that's just like a small subset of people that go to CityWalk and Universal Studios.
I agree. Like I heard his name. Obviously, I know, but again, it's not the type of music I listen to. But I wouldn't be like, oh, I can't wait to eat there. No, no.
The only thing that I could see this being there, like going and playing on the, okay, let's bring new stuff into CityWalk. Looking at the pictures from the one that they have open in Nashville, I'm not sure if they do this there, but it has like a big center area where it looks like maybe in the evenings they open that up and do like line dancing or,
Chris,
that kind of stuff, which again, don't care for it, but I know a lot of people do. So that's something different. That's the only differentiator I can see bringing into CityWalk is nighttime entertainment of people that just want to go and do some line dancing, hearing music, stuff like that.
But then why not put it back on the back part of CityWalk, like where the Great Movie Escape is?
Yeah,
where the other like entertainment areas are, like
what are you replacing? The escape room wouldn't be big enough, and nothing else. You're not replacing anything else back there.
I don't know. Just that location is terrible, and I feel like they're if that is the case, I feel like they're putting the nail in the coffin on Rising Star.
No,
like Rising Star is already pretty dead unless they have some corporate person has it booked out.
I would disagree. Every single time we've gone to Rising Star, there's no tables to sit at. And I'm talking like late night, like we normally close it out.
I don't know. We shall see.
I'm glad it's not taking over Rising Star. That was the initial fear.
Well, yeah.
I think in 10 years' time, this will be part of CityWalk, and you won't bat an eyelid because it's just part of CityWalk now, and it won't have an impact.
Now. I might be dead in 10 years' time.
I don't think it's going to have that much impact, quite honestly.
Honestly, I think they should have a Korean food.
I agree with that.
K-pop themed restaurant.
Amen.
So Lee, based off of your argument, how do you feel about Fast and Furious? It's 10 years later. Are you like, oh, that's good right now?
He thought that at the beginning, though.
You're asking the wrong.
Can we go back to our live recording?
Are you
from
happier
the
that
past?
Fast and Furious is there 10 years later?
It wasn't 10 years either. It hasn't actually been that long. It's been about 7.
That's terrible.
It just feels like 10. And that was from the first year.
Yeah.
I'm all for bringing new food places to CityWalk.
Yeah, but don't impact an actual landscape.
I don't think it's going to have that much impact.
Well, you're in the minority. I'm
I know.
sure you're going to get lots of hate.
That's fine by me.
So we're going to be incorporating line dancing into the next Weekender.
It's funny,
Everyone has to dress in their
walk in a
flannels.
straight line.
No, he sure as hell is because he likes the place.
You literally beat me to it, Chris. I'm surprised Michelle didn't actually say, whether I like the restaurant or not, we are doing line dancing at the next Weekender.
Oh,
I want Lee in a cowboy hat. That's what I want.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeehaw!
Wow!
Now we get to finally see like what he interprets. What a Brit interprets like a Westerner is like, or
I
a
have
country
no
person is
idea.
like.
Oh, good God.
David Griswold.
Leave him alone. It's his birthday.
You heard that.
It was his birthday 2 days ago, when this show comes out, so it's fine.
Birthdays last a week
Producers
nowadays.
Club, first group to get kicked out of Luke Combs' Category 10 restaurant. I see it in the
I
headline.
was going to say, now there's a challenge.
Cult members kicked out of Cat 10. What cult?
Hashtag cult.
Again, I just find
else we want to beat on this?
I still found it really strange that, like I say, Universal haven't put anything out. Not an email, not a tweet, not a, is that what you still call them? What do you call them now?
I'm not on that thing.
An X, I don't know, whatever. Not a Facebook post, not an Instagram post, nothing. It's very
MySpace
odd.
Post. That's crazy.
I know, I checked my MySpace the other day as well.
Yeah, it wasn't on their OnlyFans. It's weird.
Yeah. No, that is very strange. I did not know that.
Yeah.
They had not posted at all about
Very
this.
strange.
Yeah.
Then do we call it official?
I mean...
officially unofficial?
So I would argue that if it wasn't, they would have come out and shut it down.
Yeah, I'm going to just pretend like there's some hope that it doesn't come to that spot.
Me too, Chris.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're letting them break this news
to see what
to
get.
gauge the reactions of people, because then they can turn around and go, "We never said this. you're all overreacting to something that's not happening.
I'm pretty sure that contract will be signed as of right now if they're announcing it.
Well,
This should have gone to like Epic, like make that a restaurant over there.
Yeah, right. I'm sure.
That's perfectly right.
Yeah, no. In the Isle of Country.
wow.
Okay.
Yes.
Any last words on this?
No,
I think we've had-
Or
I
do
think
we
we
get
said
out of our
enough.
system for now?
For now, yeah.
All right. Before we wrap up the show, Maria, thank you so much for joining us today and for this amazing experience that you are offering our listeners. Before we head out, could you tell our listeners where they can find you? Every single place, socials, your physical mailing address, your actual home, everything.
Wait, we're
Especially
doxing
my
now?
home, please.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm at Maria Riboli Photography, and I'll send all the links to you guys. But yeah,
Awesome.
both on Instagram and Facebook, it's Maria Riboli Photography. So yeah,
Awesome.
Awesome. Again, thank you for joining us. But
thank you guys.
it's been awesome.
It's been a blast.
So much fun, and I can't wait to see whoever wins and to be able to take pictures and share it with you guys. It's going to be fun.
Spoilers,
can't
it's
wait to
going to
see
be
you.
the four of us. Yay! Tracy, Christian, Lee, and Michelle won.
we won. All right. Well, that is going to wrap up the podcast. Don't forget to send in your photos for Maria's giveaway. And we want you to try the 3 cones at Epic Universe's Isle of Burke. Rate each one out of 5 and send those recordings to podcast@uuopodcast.com.
And in 2 weeks'
we'll
time,
see
you will get to hear the theme tune for the first time.
Oh, yes,
cannot
we still
wait.
haven't heard it.
We still haven't heard it, so
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were waiting for Michelle last time.
Yes.
Oh,
Can we play it offline today, or you want to get the
I haven't.
authentic?
John wants to be part of it, so I want to try and figure out a time to get him
all right.
on it.
Yeah.
All right. So, we'll have to wait on that. And we will see you next week for another Ultimate Ride Ranking episode. See ya.
That's the end of another Stella episode of UUOP. Use the Flu Network to give you access to us on Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, TikTok, and Pinterest. Just search UUO Podcast. And check out our blog at uuopodcast.com for everything else. Send your owls to us at podcast@uuopodcast.com. And if you want to join the Producers Club, jump down the warp pipe at uuop.supercast.com. It's alive on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and everywhere else that podcasts are found. So please subscribe, rate, and review wherever you can. Dragons aren't the only way to get around. Email Michelle at porkyvacations.com. She can take care of all aspects of your next Universal Orlando vacation. Listen to them, the children of the night, the children of the UUOP network. Rush of Fear Halloween Horror Nights podcast. The theme park duo for all your West Coast news and info. The Taste of Universal, Universal Orlando Food Podcast, Port Key Passport, an adult-centric Disney podcast, the unofficial Universal Great Britain podcast, and Big Dumb Stuff, our comedy, pop culture, and themed entertainment podcast. Make sure to subscribe and come back next week because in the end, it turns out all we needed was a little more of this.